The college football playoff is here. The long regular season has all been building to this. And now, first-round games and home field settings. This place is going to be rocking. And welcome to Saban Field at Bryant-Denny Stadium, home of the Alabama Crimson Tide. As we'll see the number 10 seed in this playoff, the North Carolina Tar Heels, taking on the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Alabama Crimson Tide. Bring A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined by Kirk Hermstreet. The playoff is here, and let's not wait any longer. Let's get this going. The kickoff team is out there. Great energy as this college football playoff gets underway. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. And he'll be tackled after a solid effort on that return. So Alabama's offense comes on the field first today. That's a group coming off an impressive win last week. Now they go on the road to face a strong defense that gets stirred up by this crowd energy. Let's see what they can do today, Kirk.
And Chris, I think the fact that they were able to win the game last week, like you mentioned, gives them the confidence that they need to come into this environment and deal with this defense and try to get out of here with a win.
Now it's second down here. The shotgun handoff here. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. So it's third and long from the 29. Defense figures to bring pressure here. Turns it loose downfield. Tight coverage, deflected and incomplete. Brings up fourth down. Special teams on the field now. Here comes a punt. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. So the North Carolina Tar Heels offense comes out for their first possession today. Kirk, let's check the impact players in this game. Guys who have been leaders, guys who are being counted on to deliver today.
Well, these are the guys that both these teams rely on, as you said, to be able to make the plays. And more importantly, when it gets into that point in the game where you need to be able to have some leadership, these are the men that are going to have to step up and be able to provide that for each team.
Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Working for the tight end, and it's caught. And the Tar Heels look to keep this drive moving. Completion good for first down yardage for this offense. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. It's an out route, the catch made. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage. Pass caught, second down now. There's the snap, quarterback setting up to throw. Short pass finds the tight end. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. And the Tar Heels look to keep this drive moving. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. And it's incomplete that time, just out of reach of the receiver. Offense getting set. It's second down. He's looking to throw. Pulls it in. It's Burton. They make the tackle, but the game moves the ball to the 28. And the Tar Heels looking to use the up-tempo offense here.
Well, these big pass plays can jumpstart this offense a bit, and here they go at the tempo, looking to get this defense confused and out of position.
They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. Important second down play coming up. They snap it, quarterback looking to throw the ball. Grab behind the line, it's Burton. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but is just short of a first down. Third and short here in this playoff game, the 8th play of the drive. They try to sneak it for the first. Did not get there, and now it's going to bring up fourth down and 1. And the Tar Heels will come to the line looking to keep the drive going on fourth down. And he's throwing for it on fourth down. Finds this receiver. That's enough for the first down. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain. And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Just a small gain. Look at it, 2nd and 9. Is the defense wearing down? Play number 11 on this drive coming up. It's a keeper. And he's tackled down at the 4-yard line. Defense getting pushed back. Offense facing a 3rd down now. They can still get a 1st down without scoring. It's a keeper trying to get to the marker.
It's a good effort, but just not enough for the 1st down. I think, Chris, the defense had an idea that this play was coming. You could see him pinch to the inside to prevent the quarterback from breaking past the line to gain.
He's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge 4th down stop. Play action here on 1st down. Over the middle. It's Gee. Ball scooped up by the defense. They bring him down, but a heads-up play to scoop up the fumble and make 1st down yardage.
Boy, the defense showing their team speed on that play, flying around that receiver. He made the catch, but he didn't do a good job of securing the football, and the ball comes out.
And the Tar Heels offense is back out on the field. The last time they were stopped on 4th and goal. Rolled the dice, came up empty. Can they get it going again here? Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. 2nd down play coming up for this offense. Tight end goes in motion. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And they stop him at the 4 after an excellent run. And the Tar Heels line up with a 1st and goal. Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. Touchdown, UNC, as they claim the lead here in this playoff game. We had a short field. The offense did exactly what they're supposed to do. That would have been a big ask for the defense there, Kirk.
Absolutely, but when you're given that kind of field position, anything less than a touchdown would be a disappointment. They did exactly what they needed to do by capitalizing on that short field.
And they'll set up for the PAT. PAT is good. They slammed into the kicker, and penalty markers are down.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. Some strong run defense there makes it 2nd and 10 now from the 25. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. He's running out of time here. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
This is good pressure by the defense, but it just felt like the quarterback was holding on to the ball a little bit too long, which allowed the defense to get home.
So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. And he will be stuffed for no gain. And the punt team makes its way onto the field. And he'll kick it away now for the 2nd time. Breaks free with room to run. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. And now the first play of this drive will set up at the 37. Looking to throw it on 1st down. And it's incomplete. Comes up a little short on that throw. And one final play before the end of the quarter. On the ground, it's Burton. Solid run, tackled at the 45-yard line. And it's North Carolina in front, Kirk. And the first quarter is in the books. What is a huge opportunity for both these programs to get a step closer to a national championship. Through one period, these teams are finding out that playoff games just feel different? Who can handle the nerves better as we head to the second? Quarterback will throw this out of the RPO. They move the ball to the 48 and earn a fresh set of downs. And the Tar Heels starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Makes the catch downfield. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there. Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give.
You know, in the RPO game, the quarterback's got to make really sound decisions on that read. Either give it when it's the right time or you pull it out and make the throw. Here, I think he's kind of in that gray area, decides to hand it off, and at least picked up some positive yards.
6th play of the drive coming up. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. The receiver makes the catch. And he's tackled just short of that 1st down marker. Good job by the defense. The decision is not to go for it on 4th down. Here comes the field goal team. Knocks that one right down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. He'll return it from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. They've got him in the backfield. Nowhere to go, a 2-yard loss. Running play goes backwards, makes it 2nd down and 12 now. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no flag, brings up 3rd down. They come to the line, a long way to go for the 1st down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Looks like he's going to run it. He's past the marker, still on his feet. And they make the tackle, but that's a huge chunk play on the scramble. He saw an opening and just went for it.
And this quarterback can play the game. He can throw, and as we see here, he can run the football. The defense does everything that they need to with the pressure. They look like they're in good position to be able to come up with a nice play on him, but instead,
nowhere to go here, and the ball is knocked loose. Able to get the ball back, but it could still be a drive killer.
He catches a break here. Ball is on the ground. It ends up bouncing right back to him to avoid a disaster for the offense.
First down sack, pushes the ball back. 2nd down coming up. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Running back grabs it on the screen. 0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage. So after consecutive losses, they got to come up with something here on 3rd and very long. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Pressure is coming. But just gives up on the play, throws it away, and now it's 4th down. And the punt team now on to kick it away. He's on to boot it away now. We'll see what he can do with the return. And they've got the returner corralled. Here's the first play of the drive. He started at the 28. The offense with some pre-snap motion. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Picks up the first, looking for more. They bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid game. That run, good for a 1st down. The offense still rolling. He keeps it, QB draw. They finally make the stop right near midfield. It'll be 1st down. Great start for the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another 1st down. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. What a catch! They finally stop him. It's a huge gain down to the 23.
Well, Chris, with this style of RPO, the quarterback has to do a really good job of staying on that ride with the running back to make sure that the defense is really up against the run before he can pull it out and throw the football. Here it's a little further downfield, but the same result as far as the potential and the big gain coming off of an RPO.
Second down and 10 after the incompletion from the 23. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up third down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Looking to throw again. Deep shot toward the end zone. Oh, nearly an interception down there in the end zone. Could not quite hold on. It'll bring up fourth down now. Coach elected to go for a field goal attempt. And that one straight down the middle. And they add to their lead.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. Fields it just outside the goal line. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. Offense out for the first play of the drive, beginning at the 22. And the wideout goes in motion. Offense will keep it on the ground here. Breaks free. They bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain. Gain moves the ball to the 40. It'll be first down. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And he's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense. Running play goes backwards. Now the offense is set up at 2nd and 13. And he keeps it. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss on the play. Offense sets the formation. It's third down. Out of the gun now on third down. The pocket breaking down. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now. The punt team making their way on the field. Fair catch made at the 20. Offense out there to start a new drive from the 21. They're going to run it. Mack gets the carry. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. It's the 2-minute timeout. We've got a blowout developing here. Offense getting set. Second down play here. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. And he dumps it off to the tight end. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. It's third down. Quarterback in the shotgun. Looks to his left and makes the completion. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. And the Tar Heels have 1st and 10 here. Ball handed off. Running with purpose. First down, looking for more now. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play. They'll run this play from the pistol formation. On first down, why not keep it on the ground? They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. That's reeled in. It's Toppins. And the offense will call a timeout. That's their 2nd of the half.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
Second down play coming up. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Makes a quick grab. Tough running there, but not quite enough for a first down. Now the offense will spend a timeout here. Want to come up with a perfect call on this important play coming up. Third down play here out of the shotgun. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Tar Heels.
I mean, body blow after body blow. It just cannot get any worse for this defense. The offense, once again, driving the ball down the field, puts the ball into the end zone for another touchdown.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. After the PAT, the lead is 20. So the offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here. Less than 30 seconds before halftime. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. They bring him down to the 32-yard line. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime.
Timeout, Alabama.
Play action fake. Looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, what a grab! So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. Time ticking away. Time for just 1 more play before halftime. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And that falls incomplete as time runs out in the first half of play. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Thanks, Chris. Exciting, action-packed, enormous drama. Talk about a first half of football. And talk about a first half for the dude in that backfield. That coaching staff has been giving rave reviews on a weekly basis. And through 2 quarters today, he's been a complete game changer. He's breaking the will of this defense, and that's something that's just very tough to quantify. Either way, it's time to find out. Back to the best in the biz for the start of this 3rd quarter.
Return starts from inside the 5. Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. Picks up some blocks. It's a foot race. Can they catch him? No! Touchdown! A kick return for a touchdown in a playoff game. This stadium has come alive.
How badly does this guy and this unit want to get to the national championship? This is huge and a game-changing moment that I think we may be looking back at as a turning point in the game. Great blocks and great speed there for the touchdown.
See if they can convert the point after.
Is on for the extra point.
And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
North Carolina, 27. Alabama, 0.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. Here comes a first down pass attempt. And it's incomplete. He just missed his target, overthrowing it. So 2nd down after the incompletion. Quarterback keeps the football. But only a 1-yard gain, so it's 3rd and 9 coming up. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. He's not going to get the first down. It's 4th down now. They don't convert on 3rd down. Special teams coming on the field. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. And here comes the North Carolina offense back out onto the field. The last possession, they really had the passing game clicking. Move right down the field for a touchdown. They bring him down to the 32-yard line. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. And the quarterback dropping back. Grab down the middle. It's Toppins. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down. A new set of downs after that completion. And the tight end goes in motion before the snap. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Locates the tight end. It's complete.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
And they'll run it out of the shotgun. He's past the marker and still going. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. And the Tar Heels pick up first down yardage to keep the drive going. Looking for a receiver. Caught behind the line. It's Burton. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain. Here's the 2nd down play. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Catch made on the out route. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards. Offense set for the 6th play in this drive. Try to pick up the 3rd down yardage on the ground. And the Tar Heels pick up enough to get a first down there. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. Trying to find some room. It's Burton. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Offense now behind the 6 on 2nd down. They need 12 after that first down loss. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. And it's caught across the middle. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
3rd down coming.
Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. The defense swarms to make a tackle for loss on that 3rd down catch. Looks like the coach decides to go for 3 points here. Here comes the field goal team. And he's got it from 47 yards away, showing off the deep range.
Yeah, I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So after adding to this big lead, they are set to kick it away. And here's the return from inside the 5. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line.
1st and 10.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. The gain is 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
Tackle is made at the 20-yard line. 2nd down coming up.
It's a quarterback keeper. Breaks in open space. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 34. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. A handoff from the shotgun. He has first down yardage at the 46.
Down, Alabama.
A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. Now, wasn't alert enough. Didn't get the play off. That'll cost him 5 yards.
Delay of game. Offense.
Delay of game penalty will cost the offense 5. See if the penalty proves costly. 1st down and 15 now. And he drops back in the gun. Running out of time in the pocket. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
That sack sets up a 2nd down and very long. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. A deep shot to the right. Oh, he dropped it. Can you believe it? A huge gain slips through his hands. And here comes the punter onto the field. Forced to kick it away for the 6th time. Fielded near the 20. And the returner brought down by the coverage team there. And they'll set up at the 26 for the first play of this drive. Here's a quick throw off the play fake. Breaks loose at the 40. They stop him at the 47, but that's enough for a 1st down.
Another big play by this offense, and it continues to be the pass game. Between the offensive line, the receivers running good routes, and this quarterback making really accurate throws, they are dynamic and a tough offense to stop.
Nice gain, moves the ball to the 47. Another 1st down. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. It's incomplete. They waited all game for a chance to intercept one. Instead, it's second down. Offense looking to throw the ball. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete.
Well, the defense didn't have any time at all to get pressure on the quarterback. He gets the ball out of his hands pretty quickly on the hitch to the receiver.
Shotgun formation here on third down. Caught over the middle. It's Toppins. He's brought down just short of a marker on that play. Good job by the defense to prevent the first down. Fourth down. He's throwing for it. Complete to the running back. Can he get first down yardage? The defense able to bring him down to wrap up the third quarter of play. And it's North Carolina in front, Kirk. These playoff games, we certainly hope for a much more competitive battle with a shot at the national championship on the line. It has not been the case here so far. So 1 quarter away from wrapping up an impressive CFB victory. Let's get back to the final period. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. And the quarterback keeps it here. And the ball to the ground. The defense scoops it up. They get him down after a short return, but a turnover created by this defense. Big moment.
This offense just blew an opportunity. Have a nice lead here in the second half with the football. The last thing you want to do is turn it over, and they put the ball on the ground and now give your opponent a chance to get right back in this game.
So here comes the first play of the drive. They'll begin from their 47. First down, looking to throw the football. Caught! He's wide open. Look out! Tackle is finally made, but the gain is all the way to the 24. One explosive play has this offense set up just outside the red zone now with the first down. Off the play fake on first down. Caught in the backfield. It's long. They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over in that time. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? From the gun, he looks for an open man. Fires it to the wideout. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no flag, brings up third down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Looking to chuck it again. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up fourth down. Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field, trying to chip away at this lead. Trying for a fourth down completion. Lets it go quickly. This one falls incomplete, and the defense makes a fourth down stop. And the quarterback keeps it on the option. And he's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call.
Offside, defense.
What I always love to see on these offsides call is when they're always pointing at each other. You know, he did it. I didn't do it. Put it on him. Well, we know this time it's on the defense. They're going to make the right call.
The gain moves the ball to the 34. Less than a yard to go as they come to the line on second down. Tailback takes the handoff again. Take it down, but not before he makes the first down. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. Keeps it on the draw. And he's brought down out at the 46. Okay, set. Here's second down. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. Gets the first and still running. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down. They'll run the option. Pitch to the back. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there. A gain makes it second and medium. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Breaks into the clear. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly. Third down play now, trying to keep this impressive drive going. Can he make it to the marker? That's enough to move the sticks. First down now from the 23. And the Tar Heels come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Quarterback still with the football. Stopped right there at the line. No gain. Second down after that previous play. It's a keeper. And the defense smothers him for no gain. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Short connection to the tight end here. So out comes the field goal team one more time. This kicker has been busy today. He's made 3 already. The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further.
North Carolina, 33. Alabama, 0.
So after adding to this big lead, they'll set to kick it away.
This one away.
Fields it inside the 5-yard line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18.
First and 10.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. It's incomplete. They waited all game for a chance to intercept one. Instead, it's second down. Here's the handoff. And the defense swarms. He's going backwards. He'll lose 4 yards on the play. So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Grabbed by the receiver. Completion gains about 6 yards, but now it's a 4th down call.
On to kick it away.
They'll kick it away here. Choosing to return the punt. And the coverage team gets the returner to the ground. And the North Carolina offense is back out there on the field. Last possession produced a field goal. Let's see what they can come up with this time. Grinding away with their running game. That was a nice juke, but not much room to run. He's brought down for a short gain. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. Handoff here from the shotgun. First down and more. He's still running. They get him down, but not before he reaches the 39.
You know, the thing that's really stood out today for this offense has been the balance. You know, they've gotten some yardage out of the running back. He's done his job. The offensive line is protected and given the quarterback a chance to be able to throw the football. He's been able to throw the football into the end zone. Now they're just looking to put on the finishing touches to win the game.
Little eye candy here from the offense. Some pre-snap motion. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. And now from the pistol formation. Hands it off on the counter. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. Defense stops him short of the marker, so now it's 4th down. So here on 4th down, out comes the field goal team. Oh, he missed it. Off target that time. That's just some minor blip there, and what's been a thoroughly one-sided dominance. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games. But you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that's going to do it. The winner survives and advances in the playoff bracket. We'll talk to you down the line. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.